Hi there and welcome. I'm Singh and I welcome you back into my channel, Human Potential and Growth. Today we are going to start the second episode of our video series, Foundation of Success. In the first episode, we covered about responsibility. And I have discussed with you that if you really want to become successful, highly successful in your life, you gotta take responsibility of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. And episode number 2 is about the starting point. I want you to think about it, the starting point, and let me know in the comment box that when you think about the starting point, what came in your mind at first? I believe most people, when they think about the starting point, they think about where they are right now. But in fact, the starting point is not where you are. The starting point is where you really want to be in your life. And I believe Singh has described it very well in his quote. He said, the indispensable first step of getting the things you want out of life is to decide what do you really want. And that's what the starting point is. The starting point is about deciding what do you really want. I mean, what you seriously want out of this life. Starting point. What do you want? I'm not saying what your mother wants you to be. I'm not saying what your father wants you to be. I'm not saying what your friends want you to be. It's about what do you really want. It's about the deep desire within you that is seeking expression to and through you. The desire, the passion, the vision that you have for yourself. That's what is your burning desire. That's what is your worthy idea. And whenever I'm talking about this subject, I really feel connected with it because for many years in my life, I was always trying to do one thing or another and never asking myself the serious question that what do I really want? And if you are in that phase of your life where you keep on jumping from one place to another, from one job to another, from one business to another, I think now is the right time for you to sit down in a relaxed place and ask yourself, what do I really want? What kind of service I want to add to the world? What kind of work I want to do? Most people never make the decision to do what they really want to do. And that's why they keep on living the life they have been living for many years. Now permit me to ask you a few questions and pay serious attention to these questions right now here. Somebody shared with me that the people who has goals succeed and the people who don't have goals don't succeed, they fail. Now, why people with goals succeed and why other people struggle throughout their life? If you try to understand it, the answer will be so obvious for you. And you're going to say, I know it, but now is the time to convert that knowing into doing. Now is the time when you become serious about your life. And the starting point is the most important point in your life. Deciding what do you really want. Now think about a scenario. I'm going to give you a scenario and I really want you to just close your eyes and imagine what I'm saying right now. Imagine one of your friends calls you very early morning at 4 a.m. And he calls you and tell you, I'm outside your house, come out and we have to go. Now what you will do? Now most people, I believe, will ask their friend, wait a minute, where we want to go? What happened? Isn't it? I know you agree with me. Now how you can expect to achieve anything in your life when you don't decide what you want out of your life? It's a very serious question, but most people never entertain that idea. Now, why they don't entertain that idea, there's a reason behind it. And I'm going to explain to you in the coming slides that what is the reason and how you can just go past it, how you can overcome it and literally achieve what you really want to achieve. But right now, I want you to bear with me and pay attention here. Most people never decide what they really want in their life. That's why they keep on struggling from one point to another, then another, and end up being in the same place. That's why most people never increase their income. Even if they have an increment, that increment is very small and it doesn't make any significant change in their life. On the other hand, the people who have goals, they end up changing the world. They end up doing something that is so marvelous, so miraculous, that whole world appreciate it. Think about the Wright brothers. They had a big vision on their mind to give the world airplane. And if you and me are today able to fly in the air and reach one part and another part of this country within few hours, you know why? Because those Wright brothers had a big dream. They had a dream which was felt in their heart and seen in their mind. What is your worthy ideal? Think about it. And keep in mind, your goal must be worthy of your time and money investment. You shouldn't be trading your life for a car, isn't it? You shouldn't be trading your life for a house, isn't it? You should trade your life for something more worthwhile. You should trade your life for something that really add values to you and at the same time add value to the whole world. Think about it. Now the secret of goal achieving is already in the word goals. G-O-A-L-S. And I'm going to explain you right now. I want you to pay attention. There are 5 alphabets in the word goals. G-O-A-L-S. The first 2 alphabets, G-O, signifies let go. Now what you have to let go? I have a book right now in front of myself that is The Success Principle by Jack Canfield. And I would like to read something for you out of this book, which I really feel is so amazing. And it fits right here in this topic of let go. Jack Canfield said, inside of every one of us is that tiny seed that you were meant to become. Inside every one of us, there is a tiny seed that you are meant to become. Unfortunately, you may have buried that seed based upon the opinion of your teacher, your friend, your co-employee, your parents, your family, or maybe your coach. When you was a little kid, if you don't like something, you just spit it out, right? If you see something good, you go after it. If you want something, you want it. Doesn't matter whatever happens. You cry, you just shout, and you won't stop until you get it. And then what happens? You become a little older, you become a little smarter, and the society start programming you. You was a little kid, you was going after your favorite cookie, and your mother says you, don't touch it. It's not for you. Don't do that. Don't do this. And we have been told so many lies. All those lies get locked into our mind. To be very precise, get locked into our subconscious mind. And we start living the life that someone else wants us to live. And we never gave any attention to what we wanted. And in the process, we sacrifice our wishes. We sacrifice our dreams. We sacrifice our desires. And we always keep on saying to ourselves, it's better to not go after them. All these lies, they are lies. Somebody told you, don't do this, don't buy this. Money doesn't grow on trees. They are not opportunities. They are not enough things for you. All these false concepts. All these concepts get programmed into your mind. And when you're an adult, you're not making a decision. You're not making a decision. Now, since you're not making a decision, guess what? You're not growing. So the first step is let go. And that's what the first 2 alphabets of the word goals describes. You have to let go. Let go of those limiting beliefs. Let go of those false statements. Most of the things we have been taught are not true. If those things were true, there would have been 95% of the whole population earning whole the money. But actually, there are just 5% of the people who are earning 95% of the whole money in the world. That means most of the things that we have been taught are not true. Now is the time that you should get rid of those limitations, get rid of those false beliefs, and start listening to your heart's calling. There is no one on this planet who knows better than you that what you really want out of life. For how long you are going to keep on listening to the neighbor? For how long you are going to keep on listening to someone else to decide what you want to do in your life? You have to do it. Let go. Let go of those limiting beliefs. Let go of these beliefs. And guess what? The next step is A. Act as if. Act like the person you want to become. Stella Adler wrote a marvelous book, Art of Acting. If you really want to become a successful person, you have to act like a successful person right now, right here. I have a great thing to demonstrate this to you, I have a sand glass right now, right here in front of me. And if you look at this sand glass, the sand in the above represents your future. The sand at the bottom represents what has gone in the past. Now, you cannot change what's already there, and you don't know how much sand is there. The only thing that you can control in your life is the moment that you have right now, right here. Right now, right here. So you have to act like the person you want to become, and to act like the person, the time is right now, right here. You cannot say that I will do it when the time arrives. The time will never arrive if you don't believe. And you got to act like a successful person right now, wherever you are in your industry. Gather knowledge, gather skills, and that's what our third, in fact, the fourth alphabet in the word goals represent. That is L. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. We have learned a lot of concepts about ourselves, but most of the information we have learned is not true. So you got to learn new ideas, unlearn the old ideas, and relearn the new ideas. Once you go through this process of learn, unlearn, relearn, then you become a really successful person. And this process doesn't happen once. As you grow, this will happen again. As you grow, this will happen again. So once you let go of your beliefs, and once you change what is happening in your mind, once you act like the person you want to become, you learn, unlearn, and relearn, you pile up yourself with the skills that are required for you to succeed at your profession. You know what's going to happen? You're going to meet with success. Success is going to be yours. Nobody on the planet can stop you from achieving it. But all you have to do is believe in yourself and follow the methodology that I have just shown you. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. You know better what you want in life. Nobody else. You know better what you want. Nobody else. And that's the message from today's video. So I want to give you a little exercise. After watching this video, take a blank sheet of paper and write down everything on it. Write down everything that you want to achieve in your life, and then focus on the most important one. Focus on that and don't stop until you achieve it. So that's all from today's episode. We will be back next week with the third episode of our success series, The Foundation of Success. Till then, take care and live your life the way you want to live. I'll see you soon.